we have to talk about the simply disastrous numbers from the Target earning call. Again, folks, is this a sign that the consumer is out of money? Or is this simply the sign of a company with execution problems? This is actually an important conversation. Again, Target, one of the largest retailers, just reported a quarter where they missed on earnings, missed on revenue, and significantly lowered guidance. The triple miss. So we have to decide. Target is a kind of mid-tier retailer. Is this a sign that their consumer base is maybe downgrading, right? What is often called switching cost, right? They are going to, perhaps in this case, Walmart, perhaps TJX. Or is this a sign that a company has decided to, make some choices that the public didn't like, and hence simply been executing poorly? So when in doubt, when I see a company miss this bad, I often look at their competitors and I see what they are doing. First, we had Walmart. I believe Walmart reported yesterday, might have been the day before, and they beat top line, beat bottom line, raised guidance, and actually reported increased shopping in discretionary items. Okay, I would argue that Walmart is Target's biggest competitor. So Walmart is doing okay. But certainly better than Target. Walmart does have a product mix advantage on Target, in my opinion. They have a lot more grocery or consumables than Target. I think 2 or 3x larger. And in an economy that is showing stress, consumables, groceries, staples, often called staples, are frankly where it is at. Next, I go back and look at other retailers. And just this morning, we got a look at TJX. TJX is a discount retailer. And what did TJX do? They beat top line, beat bottom line, and raised guidance. So at least below Target in the food chain seems to be doing okay. I didn't have a chance to look up, Macy's or Nordstrom's or, folks that would typically be above Target, but that is something I will be doing this afternoon, maybe tomorrow morning. But at least at first cut, it looks like Target has some execution problems, as opposed to, this being a significant sign that the consumer is breaking. Folks, if you are a part of school, I do want to highlight that we have an amazing event occurring in about 27 minutes. It looks like the ladies of ORAT have scheduled a Zoom call at 8 a.m. Pacific. So if you're in school and you are one of our ladies in the group, you have a call going on at 8 o'clock. Again, there's a link I think it came from Jen. So go ahead and take a look at that. Shout out those folks. Where should we go next? I guess one question I have, I don't know if you guys seen this. There is a record amount of money sitting in money market accounts. I think a lot of that money went there, obviously, when rates were at 5%. They're significantly lower than that now. But there is $6.7 trillion sitting in money market accounts. And I am left scratching my head saying, really asking one question. What causes that money to move? What causes that money to move? Is it, is it lower rates? Maybe. I mean, at some point, if you go back to 1%, I suspect a lot of people would leave money markets and put their money elsewhere. I think that makes logical sense. I think, with the stock market and real estate kind of at the peak or near the peaks, it's hard for me to believe that money is going to come off the sidelines to throw it at the stock market. It just doesn't feel logical to me. Like if the money was sitting there, why wouldn't you have done that already? Why would you come in at the peak? But again, I'm wrong all the time. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Leave the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Why do you think we have 6.7 trillion in money markets? But more importantly, what causes the money to move? My answer is rates. I think if money market accounts go below 3%, the money goes elsewhere. But other than that, that's what I'm thinking. Talking about school, we did get 3 amazing folks to join the last 24 hours. I want to shout out Rick, Mark, and Brandon. Yes, Rick, Mark, and Brandon, thank you for joining. Don't forget to introduce yourself. Get to level 2, unlock a bunch of goodies. Get to level 3, and you unlock even more goodies. It's all there for you. So again, please help me join school. We do have 66 people on the map. Yes, we do have an ORAT map that only highlights active members. If you are no longer active, you will be removed from the map automatically. But yeah, come in, add yourself to the map. Again, I want to get to 100 folks by the end of the week. We jumped from, I think, 48 to 66 in the last 24 hours. So do me a favor. I don't ask for a lot, but if you are in school, simply add your location. Again, don't add your home address. Let's not be silly, but add a Starbucks, a McDonald's, whatever you would like, just something close to you so you can see who else is close to you. We did get some updates on mortgage applications. Mortgage applications were actually up 1.7% week on week. Refi up 2% and actually up 43% year on year. It's hard for me to believe that refinances are up 43% in a year over year. That just goes to show you that we were at 8% rates last year. I wonder what we would be at if we were back at 6%. Obviously, much higher than that, likely triple digits. So again, pretty interesting. Delta Airlines came out with a forecast for sales growth in 2025, highlights high-end demand and a resilient economy. Again, one of the things that I am actively tracking besides retail sales is what I call experience travel. So again, Delta Airlines, we talked about Viking River Cruise yesterday. We have talked about Royal Caribbean, Carnival, all the cruise lines, because again, it does appear that these pesky baby boomers are spend. They are spending their money in retirement and enjoying what is going on. I do want to highlight an important video that went out yesterday at 5 o'clock. We had a conversation with Anna Kelly about 2025. And I simply asked her, what is she scared of in 2025? Thankfully, there were things that she wasn't scared of, like World War III. But there were other things that she thought were pretty likely. Things like a stock market crash of 25% or greater, higher mortgage rates for longer, banking crisis 2.0, inflation 2.0, recession, depression. We even talked about AI causing a huge unemployment wave. So again, if you want to look at all the scary possibilities on 2025, we had that conversation. We had it yesterday. We went into a lot of details. So if you just got a few minutes, just take a listen, see what we have to say about various topics. Again, sometimes it's just important to say the quiet part out loud so you can recognize it and move forward. Remember, there's a lot of opportunity in the chaos. Lots of wealth is built when others are being forced sellers. So take a look at that. We did get some update on auto loans. Auto loan delinquencies are up 8%, 8.1 in Q3. Serious delinquent, meaning 90 days or greater, is up 2.9%. Makes total sense to me. Again, autos, a lot of people were buying cars they could not afford. Stimulus ballers, I've called them before. Again, not shocking that these are up, much like credit cards are up. I likely will be doing my monthly live inside school. I'm going to schedule it for 8 a.m. on Monday, 8 a.m. on Monday. If you want to come ask questions of me or just see what other folks are talking about, I will be doing a live session in school on Monday. I will put it on the calendar sometimes later today. Did get a question from Max that I think is important for all of us to understand and appreciate. Max, again, a school member. He said, hey, I have had no new listings in my buy box for the last 17 days. What is going on? Well, first and foremost, I want to congratulate Max for looking 17 days in a row. Again, it is simple. It is discipline. It becomes a habit. Second, I want to congratulate Max for understanding that nothing changed, or at least no new listings. You would be amazed at how many people go through the exercise of having a buy box, looking at it every day, but simply aren't tracking what is coming on, what is going off. Folks, you are trying to understand the rhythm of your market. Now, why? Why would you have no new listings for 17 days in a row? Well, I would argue that at least half of that was because of the election. I have heard from many folks, many top agents around the country, that the last 2 or 3 weeks pre-election was crickets and tumbleweeds. Yes, their words, not mine. Crickets and tumbleweeds. Now, interesting, we had a conversation with Beth Traverso, top 1% agent in the country. Shout out, Beth. She did talk about demand suddenly coming back post-election. We have been 2 weeks out of the election cycle. And what she noticed in her market, again, King County, aka Seattle, demand showed up first. There were a lot of people, sitting on their hands, and now they are writing offers and showing up in open houses. I think, again, there's a video coming out, I believe, later today talking about said demand. But as Max highlighted, Beth indicated as well, supply is not coming. A lot of people, at least in her market and likely most of the country, are like, I am out. I am going to take the rest of the year. I'm going to chill. I'm going to do Thanksgiving. I'm going to do Christmas. I'm going to do New Year's, and I will list my home next year in the spring selling season. So again, this is all the kind of stuff that we talk about in school. We have almost 350 folks in the community. So shout out everyone. I do want to thank everyone for joining. Also on YouTube, don't know if you guys noticed that we just crossed 64,000 subs. Yeah, 64,000 subs. We are only 36,000 away from the magic 100,000. If you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Love to get there sooner rather than later. We will obviously get there. Might take a couple of years, but hey, I'm here for it. Hopefully you are as well. Again, 64,000 is a big, big number. Let's talk about housing starts. This is important. Housing starts. Again, housing starts, there's this big lag, right, from permitting to planning to permitting to breaking ground to delivering. Housing starts down 0.5% year on year for single family. They are down 12.6%. Let's call it 13 as a rounding in multifamily. Multifamily being, of course, 5 and above. This is to be expected, especially on multifamily. This has actually been highlighted by folks like Ken McElroy. There is a lot of supply coming online right now. That new supply coming online right now is causing rents to be soft, causing move-in specials and the things of that nature. But as Ken McElroy has highlighted, there is going to be a vacuum, a gap, a pause in deliveries, likely starting in the second half of 25 and extending out to 2026 and maybe further. The longer we have rates at 7% or above, the longer that pause is going to be. So again, lots and lots of stuff going on. Let's congratulate some people for doing the work. I'm going to say Andrew, congratulations on getting your next deal. Your card will be out in the mail. And of course, let's congratulate Harrison. Harrison, congratulations for getting your next deal. Gentlemen, your cards will be out in the mail today. They are already stamped and to be sent. So again, congratulations on doing the work. What else do we got? Looks like I have made a decision on what 2025 is going to be. Again, if you don't recall, in the early part of 2024, I admitted that 2023 sucked for me personally. I didn't grow. I was just going through the motions. Early in 2023, I decided to do something I had never done before, and that was run a marathon. That was completed 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was a huge accomplishment. It made 2024 special for me. I've decided, with the help of a doctor, that we are going to make Michael healthy again. I've already recorded an introductory video that will be coming out in the next day or so. But yeah, we are going to make Michael healthy again. We're going to do some tests, some baselining. We're going to show you all of this stuff, and we're going to see how healthy or how much of a change a 52, 53-year-old can make in a 12-month period. As I shared with the doctor, I am the most out of shape I've ever been, probably the heaviest I've ever been. I feel, frankly, I don't feel like myself. And, we're going to change it. And I will bring you along for the journey. Hopefully you get inspired. Dr. Jeffrey Gross is offered to do calls and, group calls and things of that nature, which we'll do. Again, you'll see all of this in the video. But yeah, I'm going to go on I don't know what you want to call it, health journey, transformation. We're going to see what all of these things are about. And we're going to see if I can't feel like myself soon. Again, it's, I don't know if this is just getting older or what, but hey, I have the opportunity to spend some money on my health. I have the ability to create some content, hopefully inspire and help others. So you will see content, I don't know, monthly, maybe, with my doctor. And yeah, we will just see what happens. So again, I've decided to make 2025 about getting healthy. And yeah, hopefully that inspires you as well. So that's what I got for you, folks. Like, subscribe, comment, join school, 67 cents a day. Why aren't you there already? Get around 350 other people doing the work. That's what you got to remember. Got to get in the right rooms, in the right community. I'm providing a platform at a ridiculous price point that allows you to do that. It keeps away the haters and the pretenders. And only the folks that are serious are in the group. So I look forward to seeing you all there. And of course, our Vegas event is over 50% sold out. Tickets are selling fast, or at least faster. Don't miss out. A lot of you told me you were coming. We're less than 90 days away. It is getting real for me. And I would hate for you to miss out. So you can go to Eventbrite, search for One Rental at a Time. And I will see you in Vegas. Remember, folks, like, subscribe, comment, keep being amazing, keep doing the work, and of course, make someone smile today. Later.